Alright, we're moving on now and shifting our focus to big breaking news coming in. One Nation, One Poll report has been placed before the cabinet. Remember, the panel was headed by former President Nath Kovind. The report has been submitted ahead of many state elections. The report has been placed before the cabinet. It was part of the Law Ministry's 110-day agenda. The high-level committee had recommended simultaneous elections for the Lok Sabha and state assemblies as the first step, followed by synchronized local body polls within 100 days. We will try and connect with the reporters as well to get you more details. Former President Nath Kovind heads the high-level committee on One Nation, One Election. Along with the committee members, they have submitted the report in front of the cabinet. Pragya is getting us more details on that. Big development, One Nation, One Poll report placed before cabinet, Pragya.
Well, absolutely, and in fact,
okay, I think we've lost that line with Pragya. We'll try and connect with her again. According to reports coming in from PTI, One Nation, One Poll report has been placed before the cabinet. The panel that worked on this was headed by former President Nath Kovind. So Nath Kovind panel has placed their report on One Nation, One Election before the cabinet. And the cabinet will, of course, consider this report now on One Nation, One Poll by the high-level committee on conducting simultaneous elections in the country, whether it's the Lok Sabha elections, the assembly elections, or even the local body polls. Pragya is back with us. Yes, Pragya.
So this is also a sentiment of the government, and in fact we had asked two of the senior most ministers in the cabinet, and they said that this is the this has been on the issue and agenda of the government, and they will ensure that in this tenure the simultaneous election will take place. However, having said that, there are also challenges before the government, but the committee has also prepared a roadmap for that. There is a way on how these simultaneous elections can take place. The objective is that there should be lesser expenditure on elections, and also the development project should not suffer. This is the reason why simultaneous polls have been promised by the BJP, and also has been worked upon extensively with a panel of experts who had prepared this report, which was led by Mr. Kovind, who was former president as well.
Right. So, Pragya, this report was submitted in March itself ahead of the Lok Sabha election announcement, but it has now been placed before the cabinet. Can you take us through the recommendations of this high-level committee?
Well, there are recommendations that these polls should be taken place simultaneously, not the local level polls, but at least assembly elections and also, Lok Sabha elections. They should be conducted simultaneously, and this could be divided into two groups. This would be very tough for them also to have states on consensus, saying that we are ready to cut short our tenure. There would be many who had to prepone and postpone their elections as well. So all of these states had to be taken on board, and in fact, the panel had approached all these political parties. They had received at least 62. They had approached at least 62 parties, and in fact, they have got many affirmative replies. However, 15 parties who said that they are not ready for these polls. Apart from that, this panel also gave solutions. How many workforce do you need if you do simultaneous polls? Because remember, there are people who would be conducting these polls, and also you need security details also. There are sensitive areas. So all that has been worked upon. And it's a very high-level committee that has gone into the recommendations. They had given it to Law Commission as well. Law Commission had approved it, and after that, this has been placed before the before the cabinet. And we are hearing that this has been cleared. This has been at least placed before the cabinet for the approval.
Okay, now Pragya, we'll discuss the other recommendations made in great detail. But can you help us understand the significance, the fact that it has now been placed before the cabinet, which was in fact part of the Law Ministry's 100-day agenda?
Well, this was part of not just Law Ministry, but also, this is a government project, and basically Home Ministry is very much involved in this. and there are 100 days of projects that they need to approve. If they approve it right now, they'll again have to reach out to all the states as well and the political parties. They have to work out a formula in which there are states who would have to prepone their election, as I said earlier, and there may be somewhat try to postpone also their assembly elections so that there can be same timeline in which there could be general elections and also for the assembly elections. So this is what the government is also aiming for. 47 political parties sent their feedback, 32 supported and 15 opposed. Is what we gathered from the panel also. And the Congress, Bahujan Samaj Party, Aam Aadmi Party, they all opposed one nation, one poll.
Right.
So how to bring
apart from also simultaneous polls, the panel had recommended some constitutional amendments. For the moment, we're taking a very short break. Pragya, thank you very much for getting us the details. We'll continue to get you reactions on this story, which is going to turn into a big political story.